This is week 8 of the finals fashion contest. We're going to start off with a fairly solid one. I like the overall aesthetic. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Then we're going to have another whiteout. I think the whiteout aesthetic works really well in this game, and I really like how this one looks. So we're going to give this a 7.5 out of 10. Then we're going to have a mask that I may not have ever seen before, along with, is that like a shortened barrel on the sniper? I actually really like how this looks, even if Discord's being a little glitchy. So I'm going to give this 6.5. Then we're going to have the red, white, and blue. There's no better name, which is very solid overall, but I wouldn't say is excellent. I'd give this a 7.5 out of 10. Then we're gonna have an alternate version of this, which I actually think is better because it has, football pants, which is more American, which is what I assume they were going for. And it has cowboy boots. So this is actually gonna be an 8 out of 10. I think this is a very solid one, and I think it works really, really well with that model skin. This is going to be an 8.5 out of 10. This is another solid one. I think that the pistol and vest are of the same set. That isn't too big though, so we'll only deduct half a point. So that would make this an 8 out of 10. I actually am really, really liking this one. I think the Alphacta with the mask is a very good aesthetic. Along with the Lewis gun, this feels very much like a World War II, but modernized kind of skin. So I actually think this one is better than the ones we've seen before, so I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. Then we're going to have this one, which I would say is fairly decent. I wouldn't say it's anything excellent. I do like this mask, and I do like how there's blue and black all over, and it connects really well, along with a little bit of white everywhere. So we're going to give this a 7.5 out of 10. Then we're going to have a fine one. It's probably going to be the lowest rated at a 5 out of 10. Then again, we have another whiteout one, and this one is amazing. I think there's something that has to be at the same set here. I'm going to assume it's not, though, because I can't find evidence to the contrary. So we're going to give this a 9.5 out of 10. This is the next one. I think it's fine. I don't think it's anything excellent, though. I do appreciate the overall aesthetic. I just don't think that this is worthy of a super high rating. This is something I could understand someone wearing. It is not my personal pick for wearing an outfit. So that's why I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. Then we're going to have a very basic one. I do not dislike this one. I want to be clear on this. It's just nothing special. So we're going to give this a 6 out of 10. Then this one is very interesting. I wouldn't really say it's anything special. It's nothing incredibly thoughtful, but it does look good. It does look clean and well put together. So while I wouldn't say this is an amazing one, it's still deserving of 6.5. Again with the visor, I have not seen this visor before, or at least in the fashion contest. I actually really like this, along with the horns. These are two things that are being used a lot today. I think they're part of a new set, along with, honestly, all of this. Considering that jacket and those pants have to be the same set, I'm going to give this a 7.5 out of 10. This fairly solid one. It's nothing too incredible. It's nothing that would make you... Then we're going to have this one by P. Then we're going to have this one. This one isn't bad by any means, but it's nothing that would blow your mind. I like how there's gold in 3 places, connecting there, there, and there, along with black. I really think this isn't bad. I just think that there has been better. So we're going to give this a 7 out of 10. I feel like these two, or not these two, I feel like this is a very solid one, but I don't think it's an amazing skin by any means. I think we're going to give this a 7 out of 10. I think I've seen this one before, though. I might be losing it. I swear I've seen this one before, too. But we're just going to assume it. That is a really good song choice. We're going to give this a 6.5 out of 10, simply because the Scorpion is, like... Bleh. Then we're going to have a flashbang warning, and Discord broke. We need a flashbang warning on this one, but I actually do really like this one. I like how it's kind of a ninja aesthetic. Even the shoes and the bamboo bow staff are all very ninja aesthetic. They even have katanas on the back. So this is actually going to be a 9 out of 10. I want to give it a slightly higher rating, but I feel like there's something in here that's the same set. Okay, so it turns out this is one piece. I scratched that to 9.5 out of 10. I really like the mountain climber aesthetic. I actually really like how they were able to make 2 completely different sets. These aren't similar sets even. They don't look similar. They don't have a similar aesthetic, similar colors. They work really well. And this tattoo skin is very good with this because it has blue and orange. I think this is a very solid skin, and I'm going to give it an 8.5. So just based on the reference, this is going to get a 7. If I didn't understand the reference to San Andreas, this would be like a 3, though. I really like this. This is a very, very, very solid one. I wouldn't say it's revolutionary, but I do think I might use this. This is a 9 out of 10, which will seem a little high, but I just really like this. That is a really good combo. I really like how this doesn't distract from how the bow, the vest, and the hair and the glasses all match, along with this matching with the lower body part. I think this is a very solid rated one. We're gonna go a 9 out of 10. Then we're gonna have just a straight 9. The whiteout, this is the best whiteout. The whiteout scar, the whiteout helmet, it's so clean. If Discord would stop breaking, it's so clean, and I really like this one. This is gonna be a 9 out of 10. I like this one. I don't love this one. I would absolutely love to see some of these though, like that one. That looks good. That looks good. A lot of these look really good. I'd love to see those. I don't think this is gonna be a very high rated one. This isn't gonna be a very high rated one. It's gonna be about a 3.9, and we're gonna go 4 out of 10. This is amazing. I really like this one. Yeah, wow. And everything's here is a different set. This is a 9. How about 9.25? It'll make the finals unless something is a 9.5. I'm just gonna take it off your screen. I don't even know what this is. 2. I actually really like this one. I think Orf might be my favorite sponsor, to be honest. This is gonna be a 8.5. Oh wait, how did you? For that attention to detail. This is gonna be an 8.75 out of 10. I think this one is fairly solid. I don't think it's incredible though. I'm gonna give this a 7 out of 10. This is really good. This is a 9.5. This is really good. Why is it at the end that everything gets so good? This is a 10. This is a 10. Just absolutely a 10. Why is it getting so good at the end? This is a 9.5, yeah. Oh, wow. If you'd like to compete next week or in any future fashion contests, we're doing a special one next week, which is basically, can you come up with the worst outfit imaginable? If you would like to do that, or if you'd like to rank up, get better, anything like that, you should check out the Discord in the description. Otherwise, or especially do that, hope you have an amazing day.